There's a new day that will come again tomorrow. There's a new day to wash away the pain. There's a new day to take away your sorrow. And the old ways get washed out by the rain.
So hey everybody, it's Mickey, and in today's video I have some summer decor hauls for you. I'm heading out the door and I'm going to be stopping at Target, Michael's, and Hobby Lobby. I also have a great summer blueberry bread recipe for you, and we are going to be doing a Wizard of Oz themed project. So since we're here, I thought I would share my outfit of the day. I'm wearing a new top and cardigan from Ann Taylor. I have my cuffed Levi jeans that I found on Amazon, and I have on some nude ballet flats. So if you are new here and you like these kinds of videos, I hope you'll take a minute to subscribe. I put out new videos every week about all things home. So while I'm out today, I'm looking for some summer decor items for a project that I'm working on for our front porch. It just needs a little bit of color and a lot of love. So I have this idea to do like a Wizard of Oz theme out there. So I'm looking for ribbon and florals for a wreath and a front door mat. So I just got back from running all my errands. I changed into my comfy clothes, and we are up in the craft room because I wanted to show you what I picked up today at the store. One of the projects that I'm working on in the next 2 weeks is getting my front porch all decorated, for the season. I don't usually decorate the front porch in May because we always have the habit of birds nesting on our front porch. They like to nest behind the lights. They'll nest in the wreath if I have a wreath on the door. And I'm always so worried, with opening and closing the door, that it would cause one of their little eggs to fall out of the nest. So I don't even decorate until the end of May, early June. So I usually have some kind of, summer theme going on. This year I decided to go with a Wizard of Oz theme. I love the Wizard of Oz. I have ever since I was a little kid, and it's always been something that I have said to my children over the years. There's no place like home, home sweet home, all those kinds of things. And every year in preschool I would dress up like Dorothy for Halloween. So I'm a big Wizard of Oz fan. So what I went and did was I was looking for a wreath and some things, that goes along with my theme. So I ran into Hobby Lobby and I picked up this wreath. This is just one of those faux balsam wreaths. I think it was $39 and I got it for 40% off. I really think that Hobby Lobby has the best florals, at least among the craft stores that are in my area. Like this wreath I think is so beautiful. It's nice and full. Everything is filled in. There's no like little, bald spots or anything around it. Then I ran into Michael's because I was looking for red poppies, from the poppy field in the Wizard of Oz. And Hobby Lobby didn't have any, but these were from Michael's. I got these for I think 50% off. They were $9.99, and I just got one bunch of them. I just wanted something that if it needed a little bit more red that I had something to stick in every now and then. I shopped on Etsy for my ribbon because I knew I wanted very specific ribbon and I could not find anything like it around me. So I knew that I wanted this blue and white checked ribbon to kind of go along with Dorothy's dress, you know, her little apron dress that she wore in the movie. And then I saw this yellow and white polka dot ribbon, which I thought was a good representation of the yellow brick road. And then of course I found this little red sequenced ribbon that is perfect for her shoes. And my idea is to make one big bow with all of this ribbon in it, but we're gonna see how that all works out. So we're gonna try that out. And then once I was on Etsy, I just wanted to take a look around and see what else that they had because I wanted a little sign. I knew that I could make a sign for the wreath with my Cricut, but I came across this little tin sign. I guess it's just like on a little metal disc, and it was perfect. It had the blue and white for the apron dress, it had the poppies, yellow brick road, and it had her little ruby slippers down there, and it says no place like home. So I thought this was really perfect and I couldn't pass it up. So these are all the elements that I have gotten together to make this wreath. So we're going to take a little bit of time and see what I come up with, and I will show you when I'm all done. So before I get going on the wreath, I wanted to show you guys what I picked up at Target. I just ran in there for a few things, but I always check the dollar spot when I go in. And I found these really adorable wooden houses. I think that they're perfect for you know, the upcoming 4th of July holiday. And I really love to decorate with neutral things as much as possible. I just think that it gives longevity to any arrangement that you put together, and these were only $3 for a set of 3. I thought they were really cool, and you can put them anywhere. I could see doing like a place setting for a tablescape with these, and of course on the tiered trays I have a couple of them around the house. So I got 2 sets of those. They were $3 a piece, and then I also picked up this little tiered tray set that has like 3 little books tied together. It has a wooden garland with a star on it, and then it has a framed wooden star. And this was also $3. I thought these were such a good deal. This is something that you can literally have out almost all year long if you wanted to. I think it really goes well with any like farmhouse or country theme that you have going on in your house, and I really love them. So I just thought I would share those with you because if you have a Target nearby, you may want to run up and get them, because I honestly think it's going to be one of those things that really don't last too long in the dollar spot. Here we are so far. I was able to get the bow done. It was a little bit of a struggle for me because I've never made a bow with 3 different ribbons all at the same time. So it was a little bit of a booger, I gotta be honest with you. But I really like the end result of it. I like all the little tails here. I think it really shows off all the different colors and the different textures of the ribbon. Now the next thing I'm going to do is figure out a way to attach this sign to the wreath. Now I like to reuse my wreaths as much as possible, so I never really like to alter the wreath very much at all. So what I normally do is I attach things to wreath with this type of jute twine. I use this for everything. I use this for my ribbons. This is how I attach them to the wreath. This is how I tie them up as I'm making them. This stuff is invaluable to me. You can get this at any craft store. You can even get it at Home Depot in larger quantities. But this is a really useful size for me. This I got at Michael's. Now, the difference with the fact that this wreath is going outdoors is I don't like to use hot glue on anything or any wreath or decoration that I put out on my front porch, because we get so much direct sun that if I would use hot glue, it would really be a drippy mess by sometime in the afternoon. So what I want to use is this E6000 adhesive. It is a industrial strength adhesive that is perfect for these type of craft projects. It really makes a solid bond. I mean, when you glue two things together, you're not going to get them apart. So something like this would be really good to attach the twine to the back of my sign here. That's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to let it sit and dry for a few minutes before I try to attach it. And once I have that all attached, I'm probably going to start to add just a few flowers, you know, here and there, just to see how that looks all together. And then really this wreath is going to be done. It's a really simple, quick to do wreath. So I'm going to get this all glued together, and then I'm going to check back with you in just a few minutes. While everything is drying upstairs, I've come down to the kitchen. We are going to be baking some blueberry bread this afternoon. I've already washed my blueberries. I have them drying here on the counter on a paper towel. And the recipe that I'm going to use is from julieblanner.com. This is a picture of the bread we're going to be making. It seems to be a pretty simple recipe. You bake it for a little bit under an hour, take it out, and put this really yummy sugar glaze on it. So I'm going to gather up my ingredients and we're going to get baking. In these 3 bowls, I have all the ingredients to our bread. In this one, I have all the dry ingredients, I have the wet ingredients, and then I have our blueberries here with just a little sprinkling of flour on there. I think that it always helps the berries to be distributed better, like in whatever that you're baking, if you add just a little sprinkling of flour and mix it in there. So what I'm going to do is just beat together my milk, oil, and egg, and then add my dry ingredients and fold in the blueberries.
There's a new day that will come again tomorrow. There's a new day to wash away the pain. There's a new day to take away your sorrow. And the old ways get washed out by the rain. Darling, you've got to keep holding on through the night, 'cause I promise you this.
Once everything is mixed, it all gets baked in a 350-degree oven for about 50 minutes. Towards the end of baking time is when we'll mix up the ingredients for the glaze. I'm going to leave the link to this recipe down below in the description box for you. The glaze is a simple combo of powdered sugar, melted butter, vanilla, and milk. Mix until smooth and then pour over the top of your warm bread. I like to put a piece of wax paper underneath my baking rack to catch all the extra icing drips.
There's a new day, and it will set you free. There's a new day to get you through your struggle.
My family really love this bread. I think the icing makes this recipe. Now, if you don't have fresh berries, you can use frozen ones. Just don't thaw them out before you mix them in. This recipe would also be great with raspberries or blackberries and a little bit of lemon zest mixed in.
You've got to keep holding on through the night, 'cause I promise you this.
Oh, it took a little while, but I got our wreath done, and I have to say I am so happy with the way that it came out. I love the colors of this wreath. Yeah, I think even if you're not close to it, you can just recognize those colors as, you know, the Wizard of Oz, and I just think it's perfect. It's such a happy wreath. I love the red poppies. I think they're perfect, that they stand out, you know, against the green, and that little Etsy sign, "There's no place like home," I think just brings brings it all together. I just have a few more pieces to pull together for the front porch. Once everything is just right, I'll be sharing with you in an upcoming video. Since we have been talking about summer decor, I wanted to share with you guys my summer DECOCRATED box. If you're unfamiliar with DECOCRATED, they are a quarterly decor subscription box that comes with the most unique and different, beautiful decor right to your front door, so you don't have to leave the house to make a little bit of change and bring your house into the season. My friends at DECOCRATED send me this box every quarter to share with you guys, and they also send me a promo code that you'll find in the video description down below. So what I'm going to do is unpack this box and show you everything that came with it. So here is the summer 2022 DECOCRATED box all unpacked, and you know, whenever I do an unboxing, I immediately pick my favorites, and for this box it is these two pieces right here. I really love little signs like this. I think that they are perfect to keep out all year long. They're very neutral. They can go into anyone's decor in probably any room of your house, and I really love the little wooden frame around here, and I think this would look so cute on a tiered tray or even tucked inside a wreath. As someone that is really struggling with house plants, I have a lot of little faux plants around my house, and this one is really adorable. I love the little touches of these white berries. It goes so well with the little white vase here, and it's small enough without being, you know, like too tiny that you can put this among a centerpiece. I have one of those Lazy Susans in the middle of my table in the kitchen, and something like this would look so cute tucked in, you know, with a couple frames, and I have a little lamp on there. I just think this is so cute to bring the bright summer season into your home. Now, the other piece that I think is really unique, and you can use it a lot of different ways, is this wooden piece right here. Now, immediately I thought this would be such a great addition to my craft room. You know, I can put a lot of pens and markers and scissors and craft supplies up in this little divided section. And then down here I can put notebooks and cardstock and things that I reach for all the time. But I think its original intention was for your picnic table or to take outside on your deck. You can put your utensils up here, and you can tuck in your napkins down below. I think this is such a great idea for a housewarming gift. Something like this with really pretty, you know, summer paper napkins, and maybe some of those little drink umbrellas and straws and things like that. Cut something out really cute here with your Cricut, wrap it up all in cellophane, and this would be such a great little hostess gift if you go to a barbecue this summer. This is something that I think would come in handy all year long as well. You could even paint this. I mean, there's so many things that you can do. Now, I could be wrong, but I think this might be the first time that they've sent seasonal stickers out, and these are just so cute. I am a big planner and scrapbooker, and these would always come in handy in my house. But what I like to do for like backyard barbecues and stuff in the summertime is we always have bottles of spring water around, so I like to take off the labels and create my own with you know, little sayings on them, like since these have so many cute little bees on there, you can put something like "Be Happy" and add a few bees to the label. It's just something cute that you can, you know, help extend your theme to your barbecue or whatnot. So these are super cute, and they also always send out a beautiful little art piece. This has some lemons on there, and then on the other side it says "My Happy Place." DECOCRATED always sends some type of textile out, and it's usually like a table runner or a pillowcase or something like this. Now this time around they sent out this really beautiful woven rug. I think they had a couple that you can get. I think they had a black one and a tan one, maybe a gray one, and then this really pretty blue one would be so cute out on the porch, especially under my Wizard of Oz wreath, because it is blue and white, just like Dorothy's little dress. So I think this is super cute and handy. And you know, something like these little rugs too, you can always put them down the middle of your table, especially if you're having like a little, you know, deck get together or something like that. These come in handy in so many different ways. Well, the other piece that they sent out, I'm going to show you in the little booklet that they've included too in just a minute, but this is a really cool wooden and metal piece. The thing that I like about DECOCRATED the most is they don't forget what they send you, so they try to send you things that coordinate really well together. And if you remember, like in the Easter box that I shared a couple weeks ago, they had a wooden tray in there with the wooden metal handles on it. So they try to build collections. They help you build a collection of items that all go together. So let me show it to you in the little booklet. Here it is in the booklet. Now you can see the way that it hangs on the shelf there. I think it is really cool. And I think honestly, I am going to be sending this over to my daughter who just moved into her own apartment a couple months ago, and she has been just looking for things to hang on her wall that are like really useful, you know, so that she can have like space savers around the house. And something like this would be perfect like in a kitchen, and you can add, you know, like little spices to it. So this would come in handy, you know, just about in any room. Now that is everything that I got in the 2022 Summer DECOCRATED subscription box. I will be putting a link and a promo code down below for DECOCRATED so that you can save a little bit of money on your first box. So thank you all so much for watching today. Be sure to check the description box down below for the bread recipe and for the links to DECOCRATED. Join our communities over on Facebook and Instagram at My Bashful Life, and please don't forget to subscribe. I'd really love to have you all back as part of our YouTube family. So until I see you in that next video, I hope that you love the life that you have, be kind to each other, pray for peace, and I will see you again soon. Bye.